Hi, you're back on The Perspective. We're with the Mayor of Rotterdam, Ahmed Aboutaleb. Mayor, we talk about the town, the policies. I want to go further into the infrastructures. Now, Rotterdam has integrated, interconnected public transportation systems. There was the tram, the city buses, the train, and the ferry services to cater with the water surroundings. In your perspective, in your own words, how could Jakarta, absorb and develop multi-linked transportation systems, Mayor?
Yeah, well, in my experience in Jakarta, I see a lot of cars compared to 2010. So the number of cars is increasing. On one side, this is a good thing. Why? Because it means that you have people with more money. So that is, in terms of social development, a good thing. People have more money to spend. But when they spend the money, I think the first thing they do is buying a car.
Bad decision.
Well, from their perspective, maybe a good decision because there is a lack of public transport and all the other things. So people need to move. So there is indeed, there is no easy solution. The solutions are only complex. And what have been seen in Rotterdam is that solutions not only in the city, but sometimes need to be found in the region together, because people are coming also from outside the city into the city. So you need railway connections, you need subway connections, you need metro connections, you need sometimes tram connections. And indeed, if you have a lot of water, like we have in Rotterdam, we have what we call water buses.
Very interesting buses.
Yeah, it's a kind of just a boat. You get on the boat and you pay the same tariff as you pay in the bus or in the metro. And between 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you may also take your bicycle on the boat. That makes cycling easy. Now, your climate is not the same climate as our climate.
True.
Your temperature is different. It's high temperature, and so you have to find your own solutions. But it's to me not thinkable that you run a city with the size of Jakarta without a metro. All mega cities like yours have metro systems in the world. But nevertheless, a metro from A to B is not enough because people would like to go to their own destination. So you need also additional connections between the end stations of the metro and the place where people work. You see in Dubai, for instance, companies pick up the workers at the end of the pipeline of the metro. So people come with the subway, they get out here, and then outside the buses of the companies are waiting for the workers. They bring the workers for the last mile, which is also really important.
Very, very interesting.
So you need to rethink that, and not only as a government, but also with the trade unions, I think, with the employers. The other idea is people go downtown to work. It's also possible to bring work to people.
To spread.
So to decentralize the commercial and business activities. So instead of having one magnet,
centralized,
you will have maybe 10 magnets or 20 magnets, places where people go to work, and now everybody going to the same downtown.
The same direction.
And in the morning and at the end of the day, they go in the other way around. So it's really interesting not only to think about solutions in terms of what kind of modality for transport, but also how to use it. That is a difficult thing in a lot of countries, how to use your spatial planning, how to use land for development, businesses. We in Rotterdam do not develop business areas anymore. We develop integrated areas where people work, live, and spend the time. So it's a multimodal space where living, working, and leisure together is combined. Otherwise, you get sleep neighborhoods and working neighborhoods. So you get in the morning a huge of people going that way, and in the evening people going the other way. So it's transport systems, but also thinking about use of spatial planning.
Very interesting. After we talk about the city planning, the spatial planning, can we talk about the people? Rotterdam has the second is the second most populous city in the Netherlands after Amsterdam.
Yes.
And right here we have East Jakarta as the most populous region in Indonesia. Now, what are the challenges, the modern challenges faced by these twin cities, Mayor, these partner cities?
I think keeping our cities livable is the word. Livability of our cities.
That's the key, the livability.
Yeah, there's a livability of our cities. I was visiting one of the neighborhoods here that has been renovated between North and West Jakarta.
Yeah.
There used to be a very poor area with a lot of social questions, and that has been demolished partly, and then they created a new open area.
The public space of Kalijodo.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a good example to create an open area, to open the city,
Yeah.
and to give citizens oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
and to make citizens responsible for their own area. That is, I think, a very good idea how to work in a city and to create more open space.
Mm-hmm.
But that is one example. I think you need 100 of this type of open spaces
I
in
totally
Jakarta.
agree with that.
But that shows that your leaders and your city, they know very well how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not waiting for me to tell them what to do. They know themselves how to do it.
Yeah.
And they do it with little money, then we can do that in the city. So that, to me, that was a good example.
Yeah. And they also learned about, you know, the some of the river planning from Rotterdam a couple of years back.
Yeah, correct.
So these challenges, will the strategies of city administrations change as the demography also shifted, as younger generations move, you know, not into more centralized style?
There is another question which is really interesting for city management, and that is how big a city can be.
Wow.
Can
Right.
you accept that a city continues to grow,
To expand. Right.
not only physically to
Yeah.
expand, but also to grow in terms of demography?
True.
You get people packed on each other,
Yeah.
very unhealthy situations. Maybe a lot of people that have been exploited in systems of labor market, because cities become also expensive. Jakarta becomes expensive. The development of wages, how is that linked to the level of living? That's the same issue in Shanghai, in Beijing.
Yeah.
There's the same issue in other mega cities in the world. We are not a mega city. You are a mega city, and you face that challenge. From my point of view, management of city, there must be a limit to which is a healthy way to run a city. And I don't know whether it's 10 million people or 15 million people or 20 million, but there must be a limit. And to me, the moment that the leaders of a city, a governor, for instance, or a mayor, has no idea what happens in a neighborhood, but that's a wrong signal.
Right.
Then things become too far away to get an idea for you as mayor thinking about solutions.
About welfare, right?
About welfare of people, livability of cities, crime development.
Yes.
If you don't have an idea in where you sit, you do your work, and you have no idea what happens in a neighborhood 10 kilometers far from the town hall, that's to me the starting point of thinking that there must be a limit to the physical growth of an urban area.
Let's hope that modern governments, in this case especially Jakarta and Rotterdam, can pinpoint that aspect as we will change leadership real soon within this year. But Mayor, we will continue again. Thank you so much for that insight. We must continue again right after this break. Stay on The Perspective. We will talk about Ramadan, especially with Mayor Ahmed Aboutaleb, right after the break.